Right.
Okay, so what we'll do, as I said, we'll go around the outside first.
Yeah.
So front end shouldn't look any too much different. Okay, you've got your stabiliser. You had probably the red handled stabiliser on your last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're aware of that, it's uses friction on the toe ball.
Yeah.
So no paint or grease on that. Okay, breakaway cable. You happy what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, that, as long as that is connected correctly, if the caravan does depart from your car, it will it should pull the handbrake on.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for. Pull the handbrake on to slow your caravan down. Hopefully, it shouldn't be following you down the road. Apart from obviously if you connected it via the toe ball. Handbrake. So you just push up and down. You may have had the button tight before. This is just push. You just push. There's no button on the end.
Yeah.
Obviously, jockey wheel. 13-pin electrics.
Yeah.
You may have had on your last one. Have you got on this one?
Yeah.
Then we've also got ATC. You probably didn't have that on your last one.
We did, yeah.
You did?
The
Yeah.
green button, red button, red.
No, this is a system that detects snaking. So if your caravan's starting to do a bit of waving or wagging,
Yeah.
what it does is applies
Green button on it, hasn't it?
it applies the brakes.
Yeah.
So that you don't think of that button there, on there.
No.
No.
No one of
So
those.
you may have. Obviously, I'm not sure. But
Oh yeah, it did have one of them.
Yeah.
It did have one of them.
so
Oh, is that the?
that's just to say that the toe ball's in the.
Oh yeah, when
in
it
the
comes
socket.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one will light up as an indicator light. When you plug your electrics in, you'll hear the system self-test.
Yeah.
You should hear it go click, click,
Yeah.
click. Then it should go to green or flashing green. Okay,
Right.
well we'll see that
Have
when
we got
we,
a no gas bottle?
No, it
Wait,
doesn't
wait.
come with gas.
Aye.
It doesn't come
No,
with gas.
he's put that in with the price.
Right, that might be still in the shop or in
Okay.
the compound. Obviously the shop hasn't brought it to us yet because you're early. Obviously they're a bit behind. They're expecting you at quarter to four. So
yeah.
they're probably, if they're busy, they obviously haven't got it to
Okay.
us yet. So yeah, don't panic about that. Right, so the gas, this should look or may look slightly different. So with
Yeah,
this,
because the other one had
did you have dual
pipe-
control?
pipe- pipe
two gas flow. We filled it up from the petrol station on the
Oh
side.
right, you had
Gas flow.
Gas flow. Yeah, no, this is slightly different.
Yeah.
Obviously you haven't got the gas flow. Yeah. So what we've got what is called dual control. So you can see I've connected to our gas at the moment.
Yeah.
That pigtail comes with it. It's got a couple of safety devices on it. That one there. So when you turn your gas on, click that button there. That releases the gas into the pipe. You should see that turn to green. If it's red, it will turn to green. So that's showing you got pressure there. We've also got a safety device here, which is a crash sensor. So say you went over something like a road hump or a pothole, something like that. There's a little ball bearing in there. Get some pressure going. Right. The ball bearing in there will actually cut off the gas. So if you're on site and you're not getting gas, just obviously check you have turned it on. Press that button, and you might need to press that one, which is just
Right. Okay.
hold that for 3 seconds. You probably use a bar, your pen or something like that. Just hold it for
press
3
it in.
seconds. Yeah,
Okay.
hold it for 3 seconds. It should reset. Okay, what you've got is what is called dual control because dual meaning two. You can have two set up, connected. This is your other pipe.
All right.
If you're just using the one, make sure you put the blank cap on.
Yeah.
Okay. What you will do, so what you could have is one and reserve, perhaps somewhat similar to your gas flow one. So you turn both on. This is indicator which one you're operating from first. So that's pointing towards this one. Okay. What it will do, as long as you're both set up, the gas runs out on your first one. Your reserve will then actually start feeding the gas in. As long as you've obviously got it turned automatically, yeah.
Okay.
But that you will still see that go to red.
Yeah.
Because that means that side is empty. The original one is empty.
Right.
Okay, so you still need to turn that over, but it will start drawing gas. So say you're cooking or overnight and it's gone, you're obviously usually heating overnight on gas, it will still start drawing from that. But just check regularly, because if it has gone to red, you need to turn that across to there. Otherwise, you'll end up with two empty ones instead of one.
Yeah, we did ask him to get us another one, so we did want 2 bottles, but one was
Yeah.
in with the price anyway.
Right, okay. So yeah, that should be with the shop. Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Do that bit. Good. Just mind your head as you come in. Right. Oh, anyway. Right. The vent on your last one, you had a cover you took off your boiler.
Yeah, down the bottom, yeah.
That's your vent now. There's no cover to take off. It's just that is your,
Right,
your vent or your vent for your boiler. Water in. So this is your pipe. So you got no pump. The pump is actually on board. So you've just got a pipe. Just be careful. It does want to curl up. So just make sure it's straight. You straighten it out before you put it in the act roll. Then it just clicks in.
All right.
To get it out, just pull back on the trigger and just release it.
Well, that's better, isn't it?
Yeah, easy enough. Easy enough. Right. Battery fitted. 240 connection. Obviously, same. It should be similar to your last van.
Yeah.
If not on the other side. Key point for your motor mover.
Yeah.
So assuming this is your motor mover that's been swapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've also got an aerial point there as well. So if you've got an
Has you
external.
got the key for that?
Yeah, it's inside. Alright. alongside the handset. Alright?
Yeah.
Right, good. Obviously wastewater outlet is there.
Yeah.
Toilet shouldn't be much different, so you got a flush tank in your waste tank,
Yeah.
and then you drain down for your waste tank.
Just
There's
the
this little
pipe
one there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Same as the other
same
one.
as the other one. So make sure you do drain it down for winter.
It's alright, so I have to do it a few times just to get used to it, you know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, that's
I'm a
it, when
bit
you-
slow on the uptick.
Yeah, but you think, well, how many times you've been out? Been out with you know what, in 2 years, probably about half a dozen times. I
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah,
unless you
yeah.
go back every weekend.
No,
obviously.
we
So
work,
by the
so-
time you've remembered, you've forgotten.
Yeah.
Then you remember, you've
That's
forgotten.
yeah, it's like you get in it, you think, where's that and what answer
Yeah,
that
where's
now?
that
Like,
switch? So where's the water pouring out the bottom? I haven't,
Yeah,
done
yeah.
that. You haven't done the.
Oh, we did that. We
Did
did
that
that once.
Just I've done
Yeah.
it a few times.
I went the number plate as well.
Yeah.
It was left. I found him up. I left it on the other
Oh,
caravan.
yeah, no problem. We'll sort that over. Try and get him out so you can do something in the rain. Right. This is very important that you do check your wheel nuts regularly. Okay, I've got my torque spanner there ready to
Yeah.
check it. It's 130 newton meters. I'm not sure what it is in old money, but in new money it's 130 newton meters. It is on your plate by the door. So 130 newton meters there. Look,
Yeah.
just say steel setting, but obviously make sure it's the alloy one you do, which is 130.
Yeah.
Tyre pressure also on there. Just make sure you are checking your tyre pressure regularly as well. Okay, 240 outlet, so you can plug wherever you want to in the awning, as long as you've got electric. TV point, you can actually watch TV in the awning if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So that bracket will come out. That bracket there is obviously attached to your back of your TV. Obviously, unless you've got a really tiny TV, you're not going to fit it in there.
No.
So you can take that off and take it inside. So you've got your aerial point there as well. If you've got a 12 volt telly, you can run that off that. Obviously, you've got 240 as well. Okay. Then inside there. So what you've also got with this one, if you can see that blue pipe there, you've got a direct water feed into your van. So if you've got it on a super pitch, you can plug into a water supply and put it direct to the van.
into the water.
Just be very cautious if you are using that. I don't know if you've ever used one of the ones for
No,
the
I've never
Acro or not.
used one.
Just be very cautious. It's got a reducer on it, but obviously water pressure can fluctuate.
Yeah.
And if it overpressures into the van, there's just that risk it might blow push pipes apart because they're only push fit. Okay, so if you're going away for the day, it's probably better to switch that tap off, or overnight just switch that tap off. So when you're with it, at least you can see if anything happens.
Yeah.
But obviously it shouldn't do. But
You never
just
know,
be
do you?
just take it cautiously. Also in there, you've also got the jack and the cable hiding in there, and you've also got gas barbecue with a bit of things. That just wants trimming off. I'll get the engineer to trim that off for you. Okay.
Yeah. And what about the wheel clamp?
Yeah. I think Gareth's got hold of that at the moment.
Yeah, he did say there wasn't
Yeah.
one on, but they've had one put on.
Wheel clamp. Oh no, it's an Alco wheel lock that comes with the van as this spec. But some of them didn't do it, so he's got one.
That's what he said.
Brand new. He hasn't got a brand new one.
Yeah.
It will fit to this.
Okay.
All right, don't worry. Okay. So what you've got is a receiver. I don't know if you see that yellow lever there,
Yeah.
yellow thing there. So that's the receiver in the actual chassis.
Right.
The lock comes separate in a bag.
So does it fit onto that or not?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it fits to. Yeah.
Right. All right.
Okay. Right. Would you like to go inside? I'll put my slippers on because I've been tramping around outside. Getting dirty. Right, so what you've also got, obviously you can see your handset and your key there for your
Oh,
motor
right,
mover.
yeah. Oh yeah.
What you've also got is your keys. Oh, tread on me slippers already. That's 5 minutes. Right, one key does all, so you've got one and a spare. So you've got obviously which one you want to use. Alarm fob, so you've got one spare each. Torch is the top button, or depending which way you look at it.
Yeah.
To set the alarm is the second button down. One press, one beep, that's the alarm set. One press, 2 beeps, off. Okay, that will also set, if you subscribe to the tracker, that will also set that. So when you set the alarm, it
It'll set.
activates the tracker ready. So if someone does move it or take it away, or you forget to unset it, you just
My brother
have
had one stolen last year. So
Did he? Yeah, well this one will let you know it's moving.
Yeah.
And obviously you need to subscribe to it, which is I think it's
Yeah.
about £90
Yeah.
or something like that, I think. Okay. Also all-in light, you can see that. If you see the all-in light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also do that on the fob as well. And it's also got the program to program the alarm as well on there. Okay. Right. So this is the new exciting bit compared to
Yeah.
yours. Before you had some nice switches here,
Yeah.
straightforward enough.
Yeah.
This has still got the nice straightforward switches on it, but obviously it's a bit more involved as well. So master switch 12 volts is that one there. So you just press that to switch your 12 volts on and off. Water pump, So that's your water pump. Main lights, master switch. Dimmable light, master switch, which is the ones above your locker and above your bed. And awning light. So the awning light you can actually switch on by about 4 different methods. One on the fob,
on your
one up
app.
there, one down there, and also on the app.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's not enough. Right. So control panel, you can see quite dull at the moment. Wave at it, it lightens up. So obviously it's not dazzling you in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll be, well, it shouldn't be
Yeah,
that
yeah.
end anyway, but it will go dull after a period of 30 seconds. You could alter that if you wanted to. Also shown in the centre is your voltage for your battery. So that's obviously, as it says, leisure charging at the moment. That little L there, that's to say you've got leisure battery connected. You can just see a little sun symbol keeps flashing on and off. That's your solar panel.
Right.
So it's obviously
Does that come on automatically
Yes.
when you switch them out? Oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah, well that will come on automatically. You don't need this switched on. It will still feed
Right.
voltage. Yeah, still feeds voltage to your battery. Okay, and then flash of electric. That's to say you've got electric connected, and obviously your clock. Okay. If you want to, you can just scroll up or down to find different things as well. So there's no vehicle battery. So if your vehicle battery was attached, you can see the voltage on that. Solar power, as I said, so you got roughly 14.5 volts coming in at the moment. Select battery. So if you had the car still attached to the caravan on site, you could select that battery if you wanted to. Just be obviously a bit careful. You go and flat the battery on that.
Oh, yeah.
AC limit. So you're limited to how much electric you can use. Obviously, you plug into a bollard on site. If you overdraw that limit, it will trip the bollard on site. Obviously, not yours, but on site. What you can do is set a limit. So if I press the select button, which is the arrow one pointing towards the screen, so I can set as low as 5 amp. Most sites tend to be 16 amp.
Yeah.
But on the continent, maybe slightly lower, or CLs, you know, the little farm ones. So you can set that all the way up to 16 amp if you wanted to. In the centre there, that's showing what we're using at the moment. So it's around about 3 amp at the moment.
Right.
Okay, if I went above that limit, as long as you're using the heating on electric, it will actually start shutting down the electric on the boiler. For that period of time, it goes over that limit. So say you switch the kettle on, just goes above the limit, it will start shutting down the boiler on the electric, and then the kettle switches off, it'll let it come back up again.
Come back on.
Yeah. Obviously, you still got to be careful. If you go and put a load of electrical stuff on all at the same time, then
Yeah.
it can
Always
it
be
can still
like that,
trip it.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can still trip it. Okay. Or you can just switch that off. Well, we've also got internal temperature. You see the temperature's slightly different, and that's your heating control panel, by the way.
Yeah.
So they are slightly different because the sensors are in a different place.
Yeah.
Dimmer level. So this is where you can change the dimmer level of your lights manually, which is the ones above the lockers in your bedroom at the front here. So again, the select button, which is the arrow pointing towards the screen again. So you can see that on the screen, look. So you can all the way up to 100% if you wanted to. So that's as bright as it's going to be. You can drop it down to 5%, or you just set to where you want it. So that's manually. You can do this on your app as well.
Okay.
So you can dim the lights up and down as well.
But we'll learn to do it on there first.
Yeah, that's it. That's the manual operation, and then obviously you can do that otherwise. Heating settings. So this control panel will control the heating as well as lights and everything else, also through the app as well. So with the heater settings, if you set it to, it's set to manual at the moment, so we can operate the heating off the control for the heating system
Right.
itself, or you can set a control panel, that control panel to control it on the timer, or set it on that control panel to app, and then you can operate from the app. Okay, if it's operating on app, you won't operate it manually, or the time you won't operate manually. Okay. System settings. So through system settings, we can set the clock. We can set every time that you press the button, it goes beep. You can switch that off. The timing on the screen. You can vary the timing on that as well. You can also pair up your phone via Bluetooth as well, which I'll show you shortly. And then that's it. So that back round to that's Sergeant. That's the actual system it operates on.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy with that so far? So the basics are master switch 12 volts, water pump, and your lights.
Yeah.
And obviously it's just scroll menu up down the side. So the basics are there. You just obviously you can overcomplicate things by pressing all the other buttons if you want to. Yeah. But obviously you won't damage it.
I think we'll leave the heating on that. We won't bother using it on the phone because
No.
we just used to use it on that, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Most of the time you're in it, you're going to be. It's just what you can do with the app. You can. So you could be on top of the Recon over there.
switch on for when you get back. Right?
Yeah. You can override it and you can switch it on straight away, ready to go kind of thing. All right. Well, I'll explain that.
They
We'll
don't
go
take
for
long
it.
to warm up though, do they? We found in the other one.
Yeah,
don't
but
we?
that's a fire. We're going to remember that's a fire and it's a blown air, and it's on what that was as its own individual unit, and the water heating on its own. This is all in one unit, so it may. I'll go for that heating anyway, but it may take a little while. If it's really cold, it may take a while just to get to warm up because it's radiated heat and not blown air.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, it doesn't take forever.
We,
but
we
it's-
don't want it too cold. We want sunshine
Oh no!
all the while.
Well, yeah. If you're going, but if you're going away in the colder months, that's when it might just take a while to warm up. Right. So the next thing we've got here is your heating control panel. On/off button is there. So this controls the heating and the hot water of that one unit that's sitting in the corner. So on/off button, green light inside. That's to say it's okay. If it's red inside, then obviously it's not. It will tell you a warning on the screen.
So that you get hot water through the tap with that as well, or
Yeah. Yeah. So it's all. If you imagine the boiler in that corner,
yeah.
it's got the boiler the same as yours in the middle, and on the outside it's got like a jacket, whatever, that heats the system that's circulating around your van. So a heating system.
Right.
All right. What we're showing at the moment, there should be a little circular icon there if there's if the heating's running. If I'm just increasing the thermostat now. So if I just increase that, see this little icon there? That's to say the heating is now being pumped around your van. Okay. If that little icon's not there, it's not being heated. It's not being pumped around the van.
Right.
So when it's thermostatically controlled. So you see the temperature of the room at the moment, which is that there.
Yeah.
If I bring the temperature below that, what you will see is that little icon's disappeared now.
Got on.
So until the temperature drops now to that temperature, then then you'll see that circulation pump come on, and it'll.
Right.
So it's there to maintain the temperature whichever way you
So if
set
that
it.
circle's there, the heating's on in the van,
Yeah.
around the van.
Yeah.
If it's not on, it's not on.
Yeah, the thermostat switched it off.
But you've still got hot water then.
Yeah, still got hot
that's
water.
okay.
Yeah. Right. So what we've also got is this little plug here. That's to say we've got electric available. It's not operating on electric, but it's there available. On the consumer unit, if you just want to move your bag,
Oh, sorry.
right. Just under here is your consumer unit and a nice orangey glow button, heating and hot water. So if that's not switched on, if you have a look up there now on the control panel, little plug disappears. So you're not
Yeah.
operating on electric, or
Right.
haven't got electric available. So make sure you press that on.
Once you plug in on site,
Yeah,
switch that on,
switch that on.
and it should work.
Yeah, and then you'll see the little plug on there, so you'll be able to operate on electric. You haven't selected it as yet, but it's there available. Okay. To change anything, press the menu button. So you saw me changing the temperature set. So you can set as low as 5 degrees if you really wanted to,
Yeah.
and as high as 30 degrees. Okay. Water heating. That's water heating off. Press the plus button, goes green. Half a triangle coloured in. That's your normal running for your water heating. Okay. If you want to, you can boost it. So if I press the plus again, full triangle coloured in now. That's going to concentrate all the heating on the hot water for a period of time. So around about 30 minutes, it will just heat the water.
Right.
Okay. What it will do is switch off the circulation pump. So there won't be any heating being moved around the van. All the heat is stopping in that tank to heat the water quicker.
Water.
So if say you wanted to use a shower on board, say half an hour or so before, if you wanted to, you can select that, and it will increase the temperature in the water for that period of time.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can, if you just like normal washing up or washing hands or whatever,
Have it halfway.
yeah. So that's your water heating on as now. Okay. The next two lines are energy, so that's all energy off now. So what you've got options are 1, 2 or 3 kilowatts. Okay, so that's on the electric side, and you've got option of gas as well. So both are on green now. You can see it says 3 kilowatts, so you know we're going on 3 kilowatts, and we also operate on gas as well. Okay. So in the summer, 2 kilowatts. Most people tend to run everything on electric if they pay for the pitch.
Yeah.
They're going to use the electric. 2 kilowatts. So if you compare that, in the summer, it's probably efficient enough to give you plenty of warm water and give you some warmth in the room. Obviously, in the summer evening, temperature drops.
Yeah.
It's probably enough to give you a nice bit of warmth there and water. In the winter, 2 kilowatts is not a huge amount of energy, so it may struggle. So if you compare that to home, if you've got a kettle at home, that's probably about 2 kilowatts. It's trying to heat up 2 litres of water. It's not trying to heat the kitchen. Right? That in the corner there is trying to heat 10 litres of water, and this room and that room. So 2 kilowatts on its own, it might give you enough heat. It all depends on how warm you like to be, but 2 kilowatts on its own is going to struggle. Okay, so what you may want to do is operate on a combination of both. So if you operate, say, electric and gas, what it will do is from cold, it'll be a quicker warm up for a start because you're using both energies, so it's bigger energy.
Right.
So it uses both energies from cold, gets up to temperature, shuts the gas off. It'll tick over on electric then.
Right.
Okay, until someone like myself leaves the door wide open, temperature drops, gas will kick back in again.
So that's got to be on green for gas.
Yeah,
Well,
so if
it's
it's on
electric.
green, it's on, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on green, the gas and electric. In
Yeah.
the winter, it warm up quicker.
So
It'll warm up quicker.
but if we're just on electric, we don't need that on green.
The gas.
It's up to you. it all depends on what you're trying to obtain. If you're trying to obtain a decent temperature in
No,
the
not
cold,
really.
in the
Yeah,
colder
in the
months,
colder months,
in the
yeah.
colder months, you just try it. If 3 kilowatt is enough for you, it might
So
be
we don't
okay.
have the heating on that right at home, so it's like...
No, well that's it. You might be okay with 3
Yeah.
kilowatts,
Yeah.
but if you're thinking I've set it to 30 degrees, I'm not getting it. Obviously, it's not to 30 degrees in here. It's because it's trying to heat up 10 litres of water and
Yeah,
this room
and
and that room.
Yeah.
So it might just not get to the temperature you want. It might struggle a bit. All right. Okay. There is further menu on that. I don't know if I really want to go through that just to overcomplicate things. But are you quite happy with that now? Then, so
Yeah.
what you can see on there.
Yeah.
Press the menu button. So you set your temperature to
Yeah.
whatever you want, out whatever comfortable you are. Water heating. So that's water heating off. That's water heating on. That's options of will run at 2. You could run on 3,
Yeah.
and gas or gas off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Happy with that bit?
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Right. Do you want to have a go with the app now? We'll have a look at that, and we'll set you up because with the app you can operate via Bluetooth. So talking to the phone inside, talking from the phone to your system in your van, or you can operate it over the. Have you got Bluetooth on?
No, not yet.
Yeah. If you just put Bluetooth on for us, and you can also over phone signal as well. So as long as your caravan has got a phone signal where it's sitting, so as long as you see on your phone if you've got a signal where you are, and wherever you're trying to remotely talk to it from, you can talk to it over the phone signal. So we got Bluetooth on.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh yeah, I see it now. Right. So just wait for that to wake up. Right. So we need to connect via Bluetooth first. So we need to go via System Settings. Press again the arrow pointing towards the screen. So we scroll until we see. Right. This is just first time. This is all you need to do
Yeah.
first time. So Bluetooth pair. You'll see Bluetooth active. Unless it disappeared. Right. So Bluetooth on there. Search for control panel. You should see a little blue icon coming up. There we go. Is this a blue? Is this? Oh, it's LG. So it's. Is it going to put? Did it say pair on this? No, no. Right. So what we're waiting for is obviously that's a good signal. We're just waiting for that to complete. Sometimes it will drop out first time. But you only do the Bluetooth pair once.
Yeah.
And then when you come in,
When you put
you just search for control panel and
Yeah.
go straight to it. So he's thinking about it. Right, that's it. Just. I can say it's a bit difficult. Search the control panel again. Looks so. You actually won't do it now. Too many pairs of hands. Right. What I'll do. So sometimes we have trouble connecting. I'll delete it Bluetooth on that for a second. Clear that, and then start again.
It's all modern technology now.
Oh no, yeah, it's so everything's going that way. That's the problem, isn't it? Right. Right, so Bluetooth pair active, search for control panel. There, a little blue icon comes up, so you see that each time when you connect up to it. Hopefully it's going to connect now. Because mainly we have fun with iPhones. So let's think about it. Come on, go on, go on, go on. Have you registered with?
He said, no, well,
Is he Gareth registered for you?
He says he did last
He
week.
said he did.
That's okay. But we need detail. There we go. So this is now Bluetooth.
Right.
We've got the signal. So by either just sitting in here or just outside the van, you should be able to pick the Bluetooth signal up.
yeah.
So what you can do, you go onto a battery. There we go. When it becomes clear, that's when you can start doing anything with it. So you can switch the power on and off if you wanted to.
Right.
You can switch vehicle battery if it was obviously
Yeah.
connected. AC limit you can set from there as well.
Yeah.
Live data, that just updates it quicker. If you just scroll up, you can see there's your battery showing at 14.4 volts, and mains what ampage we're using as well.
Right.
Okay, come back out of that one. Water. So again, when it becomes clear, you can use that. You'll see the grey ones, they don't apply to this one, so you haven't got a tank on board. That'd be your freshwater tank. Just be very cautious on using that one, because if you're not aware of, or all your taps are definitely closed, and you start switching water pump on, you could have water all over the place.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
especially
yeah.
your shower, because
Yeah.
that could just start flooding into there. So just be careful
Yeah.
when you do start playing with that. Heating. See much on the camera this way. Right.
Sorry.
So again, when that becomes clear, as you can see, it's
Yeah.
showing manual at the moment. When that becomes clear, what options you've got are timers. Come on. There we go. So options of timer 1 or timer 7. So timer 7. Let's see if it'll do that. I might not do that for you. Now, if you remember the heating settings on here. No. Oh. Well, I might lose Bluetooth in it because I've just deleted it. I just pressed the wrong button.
Oh.
It's alright, we'll do a reconnect again. It's charging. Come on. System. Bluetooth deleted. Oh, alright, I get the signal. I just took over. There we go. We lost it.
That's only been on now.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just go back to that again. I'm just going to go. Oh, we lost it. It sounds a bit wet out, though. I don't know. Right.
Probably what's it causing the connection.
Yeah.
Sometime.
You never know. Isn't it?
One active.
Yeah. So that's Bluetooth pairing active. So the plate now. Technology. Come on. So I'll have to delete that again. Over there. Ah, there we go. Come on. There we go. That should be. I'll drop out again. Any second now.
So if that light's flashing like that, does that mean that the mains is on? That
Yeah.
blue light, yeah.
Well, it's Bluetooth active at the moment,
Right.
so normally that will stop flashing once it's finished. See, that's stopped now.
Okay.
So that was only flashing because I was trying to pair it.
Active.
So when it says active, that blue light will flash.
Okay.
Right, we're back now. Right. There we go. So if you lose, drops out. It should once it's got it, but it's just it drops out first time, or you just get out of range, but it shouldn't do that. Right. So we'll try not to hit the wrong button this time. Right. Here we go. So heater settings. So we've got control manual.
Right.
So that's where you control that from that, or timer or app. I'm going for app. So you see a little timer icon come up on the top there, he says. There we go. Right, so when this updates, I'll go back. So this will update in a second, hopefully. I should go to timer 7. Here we go. So it's gone to timer 7 now. So with timer 7, you can do obviously 7 individual days on a timer if you want to.
Right.
Or timer 1, you can set one timer for each day. So it's just one timer does exactly the same each day.
Yeah.
Or override. So what we've got on override, if I just tap on that one, so you were talking about remotely. So you've got it on the timer. Say you've got it on a timer to come on, say 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You're up, you're out and about. It's got a bit cold. You think, oh no, we're coming back now. So set the override button. Select your energy. So electric, gas 1. That's hour of running. So it'll run for 1 hour.
Yeah.
That one is your temperature range. So select. So I'm going to select 25 degrees. You could switch the water heating on again as if you want to, but we won't bother this time. And then just press start. And what it'll do is communicate that to there. Should do. When that becomes clear. There we go. So you see the Aldi system just started up. Look. And what you can see also on the icon on there, little icon there, which is the same as that one. Override. We'll have a look on the menu. So it's set. You remember, set 25 degrees.
Yeah.
No water heating. 1 kilowatt in gas.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will run for a period of time of an hour. So you can't. This is obviously just doing it Bluetooth at the moment, but it will. You can also do it over there.
How far of a distance am you away that can you be?
But Bluetooth, you've got to be pretty close. But with the phone signal, you could be anywhere.
Alright.
As long as you've got a phone signal where your van's sitting, yeah, you could be the other side of the country or whatever.
Oh.
Right. Right. So if you decide, oh, I don't need override now, you can just press it and it'll switch it back off again, back to the timer. Okay, you can see the heating panel's gone to sleep again now because it's obviously it's set on. It's waiting for a timer to tell it's when to start. Yeah, you can see there. You'll probably disappear in a second. That little play symbol on that's to say the heating's running. Stop symbol against the water heating. As I said, water heating stop. It should update itself in a minute. Okay. Go back out of there. What you've also got is lights.